I just got a call, but I'm gonna just go to number 12. I ain't gonna see. I ain't gonna show y'all what happened. But Jelly said, "Hey, Ron, hold on. Let me go to the bottom real quick. After the people set out from Hazaroth and camped in the wilderness of Paran." All right. So basically, what they're saying is, if I don't speak to you in riddles, if I just speak to you straight up, then if I tell you the plan, then you leave plainly and not in riddles. That means I trust you. So if Maram and Aaron is basically saying, okay, you must know the difference between infinity. If you have low understandings, you will have high understandings. If you have high understandings, you have low. You can't have nor. You read Ron backwards. You can't have nor if you don't have the low and high. And Mariam saying, me, righteous, I am. You must tell yourself, I righteous and am. If you don't look at yourself like, oh, I need to see the low, I need to see the high, and if you don't look at yourself like I am righteous in my view, and by actual following what others see as more, you feel what I'm saying? I had to restart the video, but Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses on the pretext of Cushite woman he had married. For in fact he married a Cushite woman. They complained, is it through Moses only that the Lord has spoken? So Moses see like, dang, I'm actually humble because they don't see that they being spoke through, but I know I'm being spoke through because I'm aware. So Miriam and Aaron, their name is saying like all y'all being spoke through. Just look at your name. You feel me? Miriam and Aaron, they're being spoke through. They just don't understand their own awareness because they haven't looked that deep. They didn't even go into it. So it's saying pretext. So the Aaron spoke against on the pretext of Cushite women. Let's break down Cushite. It's saying carrying understandings safely. Basically saying the heights of real understandings. You must see the pretext before anything gets said out your mouth. Your name will show your life. Married means virgin. So anybody married a Virgin Mary. So anybody who real deal look at understandings and don't follow through with the probability of it, meaning okay, I can have low understandings, I can have high understandings. Nothing would be infinity if I have nor. You feel me? In Mariam, if I don't understand that I'm righteous and I can keep moving forward to have a fact of understanding, then I would be jealous of anybody else who actually understand. They complain, is it through Moses alone that the Lord spoke it through? He has not spoken through us also, and the Lord heard this. Now the man Moses was very humble, more than anyone else on earth. He like, I'm actually this close to Jesus, and it's because I understand I can be spoke through. I'm like, I'm very humble, I'm very great. So at once, Lord said to Moses, Aaron, and Miriam, come out, you three, to the tent of meeting. And the three of them went. Then the Lord came down in a column of cloud. So I told y'all, go down to the tent, go down to where y'all can barely see me. You feel what I'm saying? And then the Lord came down in a column of cloud. I came as a walking figure. I didn't let y'all know, hey, this is me. Now I came and whispered to y'all. Probably y'all was meditating. Probably they were just sleeping. Either or I came and talked to them where they wouldn't understand I was. And standing on it at the entrance. And standing at the entrance of tent. Standing at the entrance of not being able to see. Probably they were sleeping. Meditating. Called Aaron, Aaron, and Miriam. When both came forward, the Lord said, now listen to my words. Basically, I'm prompting y'all to listen. Get ready to move forward. If there are prophets among you, in visions I reveal them to myself, in dreams I speak to them. Not so with my servants Moses. Throughout my house he is worthy of trust. So not so. Basically saying if I didn't tie a knot so it can be sold this type of way, like everybody who wanted to see more. So I basically get in parables so they can see more. If you don't look at parables, and if you don't get granted parables, it's basically saying, okay, you don't want to see more. It's really a double-edged sword. I give parables to people who want to see more, and I also give parables to the people who aren't able to see more. And the people who I trust, I will speak plainly to them. And the people who I trust that understand parables, to them is like I'm speaking plainly to them. Throughout my house, he is worthy of trust. Face to face, I speak to him. plainly and not in riddles. Meaning, I'm finna tell you the plan and then leave with the information you already know. The likeliness of the Lord he beholds. So if anything happens here, I'm gonna make sure that you're favored amongst other people. Why then do you not fear to speak against my servant Moses? And so the Lord's wrath flared against them, and he departed. Miriam's punishment. So it's saying, okay, so you, all my people who want to see more, this for all the evil. Why don't you fear to speak against them? Why are you just talking out the side of your neck? And so the Lord's wrath flared up against them. Anybody who taught blasphemous against guides, not gods, guides, people who guide others to positive, you will be burnt. Yes, by fire. Either that third eye or that actual son. Most likely actual son. Miriam's punishment. Now the cloud withdrew from the tent, and there was a Miriam, stricken with a scaly infection, white as snow. Y'all remember when Moses stuck his hand out in the bush? His hand turned. Exactly. Now you got an infection. Now you got the opposite of good fire. You actually got an infection. When Aaron turned down Miriam and he saw stricken with snow white scales, he said to Moses, "Ah, my Lord, please do not charge us with the sin that we have foolishly committed." So it's basically saying, "Oh, I see you a snake. Oh, I'm finna turn you to salt. I'm finna make a lesson out of you. You a snake, finna turn you to snow." If you ain't wanna actually dive into this information, and you just back down and said, "No, I'm gonna speak against them. I ain't even finna sit back and try to understand." So anybody who wanna be sneaky, y'all gonna get turned to salt. Y'all gonna be salty because y'all didn't want to sit back and understand. Y'all just wanted to speak against. "Ah, my Lord," Moses said, "Ah, my Lord, people who wanted to see more, ah, my Lord, please do not charge us with the sin that we have foolishly committed. Do not let her be the stillborn baby that come forth from his mother womb with his flesh that have consumed." So basically saying, please don't let us be the representation of what just happened right here, of what just happened. Don't, please, everybody who wanted to see more and the person who real deal held his back, or the person that we allowed to divine or dive into our information and actually cause a ripple, please do not let that be the front foremost of saying, okay, we're not gonna be able to go to another understanding. We're just gonna be still. We have the understanding like, dang, we just did this, and it's dead. It's not something that could be alive. Please do not let us be stuck right here and not have further understandings of life. Then Moses cried to the Lord, "Please not this. Please heal her." So it's saying heal her or heal Ray. Heal Ray, please. Because we sat back and real deal disrespected you, Lord. We disrespected the people who wanted to see more. And we really didn't get a chance to see more because we was really speaking against you and your prophets that's wants to see more. Also, which Lord is the prophet that wants to see more. But the Lord answered Moses, okay, I must expand. Y'all must decrease to expand. Dang. But the Lord answered Moses, suppose her father has spit in her face. Will she not bear her shame for 7 days?